welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Olamikuye. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. Guys, today I have a visitor on the channel, and this is because in our house, April is our month of celebration. It's my husband's birthday, it's our wedding anniversary. How is it? You don't even allow me to introduce him. Is anything like this? Anyways, guys, meet my husband. My husband of 6 years, guys. 6 years. 6 freaking years. So, baby, introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is David Idera. I'm the husband of this awesome girl.
Call me gay. They hold me like this. Call me gay. Are you joking?
Okay.
I'm decided to bring my husband to do 4 videos with me. I hope you oblige me. So, guys, without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. So, guys, baby, welcome to my channel. So, a little bit of a backstory. I met my husband when I was 14 and he was 20, and then I was in XS1. And we did not, the first time we ever tried to date, I was like 19, and it did not work. In fact, for every time we tried to date when we were single, it never worked. So when he wanted to settle down, he just came and said, babe, I don't understand this dating thing, let's just marry. So I want to ask him now, looking back, what does it feel like dating in Nigeria?
Like in Nigeria?
You know, me and you cannot count it as dates. So with your experiment with people, what does it feel like dating? Is it so difficult to find someone you really love?
Well, why do you make it to look like in Nigeria, the Nigerian factor? It's everywhere in the world. I mean, human beings are the one that put spices into dating. So whatever thing is obtainable here is obtainable anywhere in the world.
Okay.
So, but in Nigeria, I don't know. Maybe babes in Nigeria like to be taken care of. They like to spend your money. They like to have ownership mentality. Not all of them do. Hypothetically, majority.
Of what?
Babes.
Maybe you have to speak out. So what you are saying is that majority of babes like to be
taken care of. They like you to foot the bill of the relationship. They like to have an ownership mentality. Like, okay, you're dating me, you have to take care of me.
Before,
it doesn't work in the Western world. Like
excuse you, guys.
Okay.
You know, it's funny looking back now. I feel like I gave my husband jackpot because he never for once, as in, this guy didn't do anything special
like
to win me over. And at the time I was a babe, and he knows.
I needed to be won over too.
Wait,
I was a dude, and you know.
Come on, excuse
Classic
you.
Dude.
What do you mean by that? I mean, see, guys, the reality is, I feel I know where it's coming from. At the same time, I feel like if I'm dating you, you should at least. At least, I'm not saying it's your responsibility. You're not my father. You shouldn't take care of my bills. That's how I work.
At my discretion.
At your discretion.
Beautiful.
That's the English. And at the time when I was dating him, my husband never buys me anything I want. He always buys me odd things.
I buy you things, but not the things you want.
Odd things.
Point
You can buy me provision.
Okay.
We got married in 2016. So in 2014, he even served me breakfast on Christmas Day. I feel like I should say our love story.
Do you deserve the breakfast?
I don't deserve anything.
Oh, really?
Who deserves a breakfast on Christmas Day? This guy just called me and said,
it's the day of the Lord.
excuse you. This guy just called me and said, I think we should put an end to this thing. I'm like, me, if you know me when I was a single girl, you cannot catch me on our way. If we go more, alright. So when he just said it, shout out to Hilary, by the way. Hilary said, the girl was like, he said he's not doing it again. I said, what? Please give me jollof rice, let me eat. Hilary was feeling bad for me. And I realized later, right? He said at the time I was spoiled. Like I didn't make efforts to make the relationship work. But if you ask me, right, I feel like he too was always feeling one kind. See, look at me, I'm a babe. Cannot be making me feel like, hello, can't you see? The reality right now is
I can see.
The reality is, at the time, I was not in that frame of mind. See, I was just dating. I didn't used to take anything dating serious. I didn't used to make efforts. Let me not lie. I don't make efforts towards dating. If you say, are we dating? He's even lucky He's one of the few people I really like I genuinely like. I love my husband.
Did you just say the word
because
lucky?
wait, you're lucky.
No, I'm not.
No, I had, you know the funny thing, right? I had a long list of guys, but at the time I don't double date. So the idea is, if you come, you toast me. If I like you, I'll say I'll think about it. But in my mind, I know that I like you. If I don't like you, then I'll say sorry, please, I'm not interested. I'm not want to make you linger. That's not to say there are no one or two people that decided to just be, stay around, hoping that anything will change.
So going back to that luck, babe.
Now
I wasn't lucky. I had values that interested you then and still interest you till now.
Guys, bear in mind, it was the first guy I ever loved in my life. So I met my husband when I was 14. I was in SS1. I just finished junior WAEC. And a little bit of backstory. He came to my neighborhood to get something. At the time, his brother was living in our neighborhood. So he came to see his brother and he came to get something. And I can remember very well. I had 3 customers. At the time, I used to manage my auntie's shop. And I had 3 customers standing in front of me. And I spoke to them according to what they understand. And it was the 3rd person. So the first person is a Yoruba person. I said, Ekaro Kilefe. The second person, I was like, how far waiting won't buy? Because I know the guy is Igbo. He does not understand Yoruba. And it was him, and I'm like, and I could see that he's an English person. So I said, hi, good morning. What would you like to buy? And this guy was looking at me like, did you just switch? I can never forget your exact word. He said, did you just switch in 3 characters? I'm like, sorry. And you're like, do you know the pidgin English will spoil your real English? Do you remember? And I said, I had to speak the language they could understand. And that's how we became friends. Luckily for us, we like things in common. We would gist, we would talk. And that's how we met. And he would come around. When I had exams, he would teach me. Because at the time, we were I don't know if it's still going on now. But that's the backstory, right? So it was the first guy I met when I was in secondary school. At the time, we were in uni now, Abby. You were in uni. So he was already in uni. He just likes me. I didn't even know.
Okay, so before people call me an admirer, but before people say, oh wow, that's child abuse, we were not doing anything, we were not even dating. It was just a small friend that I like to talk to all the time. I used to teach her literature and government at GCA, at UTME and stuff. There was nothing mutual.
But I knew you liked me.
Yes, I like the person.
He liked my person. He liked my personality.
You
He liked the fact that I was a babe. I've always been a babe anyways. So now,
Shakara.
when I left, you like the shakara. You see, can you hear? Say it. You like the shakara. You like the vibe. You like the girl, the fact that the girl is the babe. Anyways, guys. So fast forward to like when I was 18, 19, and I already had guys toasting me and everything. He was the ideal guy that I used to compare every guy to. I even remember there was a time someone was trying to ask me out, and I told the person that no, I have someone. And this guy then, he was in the world. In his defense, right? If he had toasted me then and we have dated, we won't have this marriage. Because then he was he was a madman, for lack of a better word. And I remember when he now came back, he was cool, he was a Christian. He gave his life to Christ when he had already given his life to Christ all along.
I used to collect it back sometimes.
But he used to collect his life back from Christ.
But
he now gave him permanent around 2012.
Yeah, after that is there.
2012.
2011 precisely.
2011. So after then, I just saw this guy that was very homely, he was chilled, he was cool. And everyone knows at the time I used to date other guys, Sha. But if he comes back, I always tell them I'm not doing it again, I'll go back to him again. But we never worked as a relationship. And another thing was, I had guys that they were treating me nicely. This guy will not make effort. He will not buy me gifts. He will now come to my school. I can never forget. He'll come and check my results. He'll say, hi, I'm in your department. What's your matric number? I'm like, Ogata lo ran yin se.
But that do you know why that happened then? It was because of this your mouth. And that mouth is still there till today. But you know, I'm older. I'm from 2 years to 40. She's older too, so she's more conscious now than then. Then she can talk 10 to a dozen. Positively, she makes impact too. But then when she's annoyed, she can say things that you feel like she just said this now. But now I know she controls her emotions and her words now. So aside from that, She's an amazing woman.
So, in summary, for finding love, what do you think someone should look out for when they are trying to find?
Like I just tell people, what you need to have is just one. So if you have a book or a paper there, write one, like one. That is the person that fears God.
Baby, sorry. There are pastors that fear God. Wait, yo. I'm not saying they should not fear God. I'm just saying, let me play the devil's advocate.
Okay, let me put it this way. The person that has the fear of God. No, there's a between the person that fears God and the one that has the fear of God.
Sorry.
Fear of God means the one that, that understands that, okay, there's a factor, which is, I will not do this because I love the Lord.
Me, I know where you're coming from that way. If the person has God one, then every other character is 0. My brother, my sister, in finding love, please, whatever you do, don't compromise a man that, I know you have a point with fears God, love God, worships God, but whatever you do, don't compromise a man that is kind. I feel like
it is a characteristic. You cannot fear God and not be kind.
My dear, the street of Lagos.
They don't fear God. The only claim they do.
See, baby, I belong to different forums, right? And I read things, I hear things, and I'm like, how do we have a pastor and this character we are talking about in the same sentence? It teaches you that we live in Nigeria, a place where religion is more about going to church. It's an activity than the real relationship with God.
Well, you have a point there, but let me quickly say this disclaimer now quickly. For the fact that someone is a pastor or an imam or a spiritual person does not make the person sin proof. Then don't make that mistake. Even in the Bible, the devil went to meet Jesus. In total, the Bible says that he ministered to him. That he didn't appear in person, he spoke to his heart. So why do you think that a pastor is devoid of making such things? That's the number one thing you should know. He is a man
before
man.
So he's a man before
it's the flesh not the born again.
Baby, but if
let me quickly talk about that you said that he fears the Lord but he's not kind. You cannot fear the Lord and not being kind. You may be out of line sometimes. Yes, because we are all human. The Bible says you can be annoyed but don't sin. You may be out of line sometimes. You may say things to me, whatever. But what you do after that will matter. If you are kind, if you are cheerful, if you really love the person. So anybody can feel.
So you are kind.
No, it's everybody can be annoyed. And I can give instances of people that were annoyed even in the Bible. So everybody can be annoyed. But what do you do after that time? When the sun sets, when the sea is calm, what do you do to your partner? Do you still look for a way? I want to put acid on him or just feel like okay, maybe let's settle this thing. That's it. Everybody can be annoyed. If in fact once you are not annoyed in your marriage or nothing,
people are pretending.
So
disclaimer. Maybe I should have put this part in front. Guys, no perfect marriage anyway. Don't use it as example.
We are all working towards perfection.
We are all working towards what? Perfection. I just felt like because it's April, I should come out here and share finding love, relationship, marriage, early years of marriage, baby. Guys, let me till next week before we continue this episode. Let me just make sure that if there is anything you learned in this week's conversation, is the fact that when whoever your partner is, maybe male or female, if the person has God. Now, not God as I'm a Christian, no, it's not by mouth. You guys, you remember that thing they call fruit of the spirit, right? You know all those characteristics they listed. But okay, mobile at paper, checklist. Bear in mind that nobody's an island, nobody's perfect, we're all work in progress. However, if you weigh it side by side, see, Yorùbá máa sọ pé tó bá kọ wájú sí ẹ kó ta, tó bá kẹ́yìn sí ẹ kó ta, tó bá kù wọ́n nìkan kó tèrò ara ẹ pa. Without help, ask yourself, is this person really a Christian?
Yeah, because most of the things that make a lot of girls make this mistake is because the luxury they're enjoying it. Luxury is good.
No, baby.
I want to point that 1 million values out. So like she said, the fear of God is number one thing, or someone that fears the Lord, that loves the Lord, number one. Now follow another 0, put 0 after that one, making 10. That can be okay. It's kind.
Steadfast.
It's kind. That is 10. Now, is your spec thought that can answer?
Very important.
Making 100. because we don't do marriage in the spirit also. It's a spiritual thing, but do it in flesh. You must find somebody attractive to you.
Very important.
Making 100. Now, it is also a giver making 1,000.
Baby, but you're not a giver when you're dating me. You're stingy with your money.
Because I give you things that are essential.
What do you mean by that?
I give you your need, not your want. Yeah. So let's continue. That's 1,000. Now, it will allow you to become. That's essential. Some have married into you cannot do anything, just have babies for me. If that's what you want as a lady, is fine. But if that's not what you want,
if you want to be a
so
career
look for someone
woman
that would allow you to grow. That is another zero.
Baby,
Making
sorry
10,000.
to cut you there. If you want to be a career woman, you're ambitious, you want to have a life of your own, you really do not have a choice than to marry a man that supports you. Is it that you marry a man that supports you or you don't marry at all? Because I feel like the marriage, whoever you marry, will make you or mar your career pattern.
But it's in two ways too. Even husbands, you have to marry someone that also follows your own dream. So don't make it to be it's neutral gender. For the
girls, shine your eyes.
Shine your eyes.
If you want to have a career, make sure you marry a man, right? That is what
that believes in you, believes in what you want to become.
Anything.
Like I said, I married this babe here for the future, not for the present. When I married her, she wasn't even done from school. Let's leave that for another.
Carry speaker. Pariwo.
She served in my company.
Stop, babe.
She served in my company.
Thank you guys for watching. We've come to the end of today's video. If it's your first time here, please like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys in another video. Love and light.